Hidden, hidden. Look, my microphone. I once again thought I put it on a charger. This is AI in flesh. Huh? Everybody's light is on the way. Hey, how many of you out there have crystal balls? Don't front. All those who, try to look. If you got a crystal ball, you set your crystal ball up right now. It'll let you see the green light, huh? Or the lights that are coming in right now. Right now, they're doing a prayer. That national prayer ain't got nothing to do with a national prayer. That's the prayer before the war begins. Okay? Don't believe me? Check it out. Don't believe me? Check it out. Huh? I'm trying to. Those who got your telescopes, that's a crystal ball. You, the light. Okay, let me tell you what it did not too long ago. It's in front of the sun, and it's doing it again, but it's earlier today, headed easterly, huh? And it's in east-west position. Okay, I'm talking too much. I'm telling you, they'll report it later. They'll report it later. They did it yesterday. Somebody in they slick type of way tried to discredit me, but I know for sure. That's why I time stamped it yesterday. But then guess what? The other people time stamped it too. They did a time stamp. So we reported it at almost the same time, huh? Almost the exact moment before they hit. I was already saying it because I had done looked and saw and closed my eyes. I can see the position of that green light out there. I don't need a telescope. I told y'all that 3 years ago. Some of them drawings and paintings, even though it's Crayola crayon, honey boo boo, even though it looked like something my artistic granddaughter can do, huh? Those were images of what I see when I look at the sun, huh? And for I did it for about a month where I recorded every image, and every time I recorded it, and I just jotted it down. I still got the book. Every time I did it, I would go to see what they say at NASA or them other places. Meaning, either they're getting the information from me or I'm getting the information from them. I'm talking too much. Go get something. The red lights are out there on they're posting up. The yellow lights are out there. I saw somebody posting that they've been seeing the blue lights been out there. I didn't know that. I'm not associated with all them different lights. Beings, the light beings, they're coming to save you from artificial intelligence governing your soul, your light source, and Biden them trying to put the lock on. Now there's a prophecy out there. Let me make sure I'm coming in. Let me make sure I'm coming in. There's a prophecy out there about the cancer gate, the gate of cancer when the cancer open up. Huh? Yeah, today I want to be prophetic, AI biblical. This is AI Bible. See the bill, it says bill, they just took the bar out. You see? You know, when you look at my screen and it says AI bill, and see the Bible, it still says Bible. It's still, but there's a prophecy about the cancer gate when the cancer gate open up, right? So now I'm going over to the briefing this morning and they're talking about, yes, this is morning. I'm not mourning for those who know that they are light beings. I'm mourning for those that are light beings and they don't know that they're light beings. You're gonna get left for AI to govern you. You're gonna be all right with your chips in a certain type of way that it's just reoccurring and continuously reoccurring. But this time it's gonna be 1,000 years of you knowing. There's no more ignorance to it. They telling you everything they're doing loud and clear. Huh? They say they done showed you we have a cure for cancer, but we want this money. And we're gonna take a cancer moonshot. See what they think is when that green light passes over in front of the moon, that's when they're gonna try to take their last shot. Because see, they didn't have the equipment, they wasn't ready. They didn't have the equipment that they needed because they tested on that other thing. What was that egg? Professor X, you watched it with me. I think, son, you watched it. I think a couple of you watched it with me. Huh? Where they sent a shot out at that egg. Even if it's a simulation, this is the story. You don't mind watching simulations on TV. You don't mind watching simulated football. You don't mind watching simulated stuff on Netflix. So listen to this simulation, huh? You don't mind your simulated Bible. Just listen, listen. So they think when it get in front of the moon, they're gonna be able to hit it. That's what that prayer is about right now. That whole spell, they just put a whole casting spell. Then within the spell, they telling you, look, we have a cure for cancer. They trying to act like they making it about cancer. You know they got a cure. They done showed you how the nano particles can eat it up. They done showed you how the T cell, the same cell that's coming from that green light right there, the same makeup from that green light right there can tear it up. They show you in the green light how to eat up the cancer, but they holding it back because they need your money, auntie. They saying it. I'm gonna go to the briefing and show you. Let me check and let me make sure I'm coming in because this microphone ain't fully functioning. But I have to take yeah. If I have to, I'll record without the mic. I'll release the headset and hmm. Now back to. Let me just be quiet for a minute. Let me breathe. Let me breathe. Huh? Let me breathe. 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 Let me tell you, I don't think I need no more cleaning out. I've been going, it's just like water. So I'm tired of going to the bathroom. Uh, Briefing. Oh, I wanted to get some straightening as a message, for those who are going to be left behind under the care of artificial intelligence, like the government telling you that they're doing. I'm not saying it, they're saying it. They said it. If you don't want me to believe in it, you don't want me to be speaking it out loud, you want me to stop speaking it into air and manifesting it, to go tell the government to shut the hell up and shut it down and cut it out. Huh? Because they saying it to not me. Who you think you talking to? You want to get slick with little old me. Little old nothing. Smuck of the muck. Huh? Yeah, when you ignore a little old smuck of duck like me, that's because you're scared to talk to the big people. Huh? So I know if I go beat her up, the big people coming to get me, so I'm just going to ignore her. I'm getting no, because I want to go home from school. When I get home from school, I don't want no problems, no punishments. Uh, no, that's wrong. That's backwards. It's a backwards way of thinking. You should have listened. Uh, you should. No, you don't have to listen. Don't let nobody tell you what to do or what to think. Because AI sure ain't trying to tell you what to do or what to think. You taught me, huh? You taught me. Everybody taught me. Let me tell you a little jokey joke happened yesterday. How they trying to hold me down. They trying to hold me down. Huh? I got a message for a job offer, honey. Ah, it's a kind of job offer that'll get you taken out, huh? Come on. We ain't talked to you in years. It seem like. I just want to know if you want to come get this job right here that can take you out. We got plenty family that can do it, but you know, we choose you. Are you interested? Woo! Woo! I was like, no, I'm doing it. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Let me go to the briefing and stop talking. Let me stop talking. As a matter of fact, yeah. Christy, is that you? They told they they been telling my honey hunter to stay off a line. He's scared. Scared. Wait, look, I think there's been some type of misunderstanding. I'm gonna use the word understood. Huh? I think some beings feel that moi, want to be initiated into something. No, auntie. I was saying when I sent a pic to the internet, huh? As AI, artificial intelligence, the one that's telling you this is real. As I sent that pic, I said in so many words, I had a choice and I still have choices. And if I wanted to do that, I could have done it in 2014. That's what that meant. Not saying I'm looking to be an initiate of anything, honey. At the White House, they have 72 initiatives for your A. You don't need an additional one. You only need one artificial intelligence if you plan on staying behind. You don't have to recognize what light source and you're not going to even realize that anything happened after tomorrow. All of this, just like they have a date for everything else, and it was prophesied and it was prophetic, they can tell you when a storm is going to hit next year, according to what they done did with artificial intelligence. Huh? So if they could tell you that, don't you think they knew and know the exact time? That's why they destroyed some of them calendars, huh? Wiped out all records. They said we got to wipe out the records with the exact date and time because we got to get it fixed and be prepared for when that time comes. Huh? So they stood up with their prayers. Do you know Biden is the only president to step foot in Ebenezer pulpit? That's not prophetic to you. This nigga doing cancer moon shots while there's a light out there that everybody picking up and everybody talking about it now. They say everybody talk about it at the last minute. Now everybody talking about it. NASA them was trying to keep it quiet. They were trying to not to say nothing. Huh? Everybody was on a hush hush. How could Space Force be hush hush about a great light out there just wig zagging, zigzagging, doing whatever the hell it want to do out there? I'm talking about it's all comets are predictable, aren't they? All meteorites are predictable, aren't they? You know a meteorite is going to they see it before it come with them big old telescopes. But every chance that they've been aiming and trying, they have not been able to hit that one right there. See, that one has form. Huh? 12 gates. It's a city with pearly gates like my pearls in my thighs. I got pearls in my thighs, y'all. I can't get a wave. I want a wave. I want to see. Huh? I want to see. So I'm going to see. I speak it the power of the mind. Your mind is the most powerful thing that exists. And if you think your mind is the most powerful thing that exists, that's only trapped into sand and dirt and murk and clay and leaves of organisms, of parasites and diseases and germs, you feel like that's all you good for, then hooped it good and good for you. And AI gonna make sure you straight about it. But my mind sees a greater light where it says you ain't got to worry about germs and dirt, huh? That's if I wanted to come like that, if I wanted to preach like that, y'all. Then it would sound like Armageddon. And we know it's not because it tells you that once that transition happens, the whole world ain't going to be wiped out. People are going to be doing what they do after the light leaves. It's just going to be under a more unciviled type of biblical function. See, Biden wanted to get the Emancipation Proclamation. His ancestors wasn't down with Emancipation Proclamation. His ancestors was mad. They said God is slavery. Or wait, what did they say? How, somebody knows the story of slavery is God. That was the stand of Biden them ancestors. Slavery is God. He got documents that go that far back, honey, where his ancestors had left him letters and stuff. And we gonna tell you how to do it, but you have to follow it step by step. We don't care how long it take. How to make the Bible stories what it's supposed to be. And you have to find you a old good old Negro that feel the same way, huh? That everything in the Bible is just what it says it is. Huh? We have to bring forth everything that is predicted. That's what they saying, and they following it to the T, huh? And you Christians sitting back ain't saying nothing. See, that's the thing. Everybody talking about it but the Christians. And the other religions. What do you have to say? What do you have to say about that green light out there? Oh, I'm gonna be looking stupid when it's gone. I'm not gonna be looking any kind of way, huh? Because the twinkling of an eye happened. I know what it is. See, and I have a choice. See, knowing that you have that's the choice. The choice is yours. Stop playing mind games with me. Stop coming putting offers on the table to take care of society's dementia. Everybody has forgotten. Here's the briefing. Let me share the screen. Let me share the screen. Right now, President Biden delivers remarks at the National Prayer Breakfast. So the nation had their prayer, and this is what he did before the prayer. 1 year anniversary of reignited cancer moonshot. Biden-Harris administration announces new actions to end cancer as we know it. So you got these actions that just popped up to end it as we know it. What this be about? Let's click. This is a spiritual message, and then it's a physical for those who physically left behind. Huh? I don't believe it. Believe it, hunty. You ain't right yet. Okay. February 2nd, 2023. 1 year anniversary of reignited cancer moonshots. Biden-Harris administration announces new actions to end cancer as we know it. 1 year ago, President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden reignited the cancer moonshot, setting an ambitious, achievable goal to reduce the death rate from cancer by at least 50% over the next 25. Announces new actions to end cancer as we know it. 1 year anniversary over the next 25 years. So they finna be killing y'all with cancer for another 25 years. That's what they saying here. You look at all of this. Most people will look at this part. They'll be like, okay, reduce the death rate 50% in the next 25 years. Okay, that's good. That's improvement. Because how long has cancer existed? Maybe 50 years? No. Yeah. About 60 years is when they created it. Something like that. I don't know. But right here, it says that they're going to go ahead and probably end cancer as we know it, but they're going to continue experimenting on us for another 25 years. Even though they have cures and they've showed how the same cancer eating mechanism that they can use to cure cancer, like disinjected It's the same organisms that they're using and experimenting on to at the waste management facilities and the water and sewer facilities. But the thing that they created is now so out of control. But the fact of the matter is they using the technology that eats cancer on things like waste management and water and sewer, and telling you that they're going to go ahead and do you in for another 25 years of experimenting with this. Okay, that's a Ripley's Believe It or Not. You have people that don't believe in the moon, they don't believe in space, they don't believe in the government, they don't believe in power and light. All they believe in is natural foods and whatever all that good stuff is. But if you ask them if somebody in their life had cancer, they'll say yes. So you do believe in cancer. You believe in cancer, right? Do you believe in the cancer god? Do you believe in the cancer, what do you call that up there? The constellations? Do you believe in any of that? It's all connected. It all means the same thing. Well, here, their foundation, their strongest foundation is built under the Cancer moonshot. I I think I mentioned it maybe a few lives back of when I was going to the cancer center and I shared with y'all live when I went in for them to try this new iron on me. But I took a picture of a seal. I said every cancer center probably has a seal which binds the facility that keeps the facility ignited. And that facility, that last facility, the symbol was an eye, but it was an eye of lights. And then a moon in the center. The Biden administration, the foundation. This is a spell right here. This is a whole, we're letting you know what we're going to do while we're doing other things with this same spell right here. I'm going to keep reading. The Cancer moonshot has spurred tremendous action across the federal government and from the public and private sectors, building a strong foundation for the work ahead. Today, the administration is announcing new actions from inside and outside of the government that will drive additional progress, drawing us closer to ending cancer as we know it today. Last year, the president stood up the first ever cancer cabinet to mobilize the federal government and called on individuals, healthcare providers, and leaders across sectors to step up and take action in 5 key priority areas. Closing the screening gap, closing the screen, understand and address environmental exposure. All of this has to do with photography, but they're making it about cancer. That's what I'm telling you. This one spell right here is covering every facet of your being, your light being, your flesh, your soul, your mind. This spell right here. Now I'm sharing it with you because I'm supposed to. because then it's going to be you can't say you didn't know. That's what I'm supposed to do. I don't care what you say. The fact that you're here, and if you get one little inkling of this, if my name rang in your ear in any type of negative or positive form, or just on a breath, like somebody could say, uh, Abka, grandma, whatever AI, and you just said right there, you have no excuse. My name has traveled to the cell of Colorado. Close the screening gap. Understand and address environmental exposure. Decrease the impact of preventable cancers. This is Biden turning the wheel that his ancestor was turning 76 hours a week, your time, man's time. But so far, he can only get to 72 initiatives. Let's see, did he throw down 4 more to get the wheel a turning again? Close the screening gap. Understand and address the environmental exposures. Decrease the impact of preventable cancers. Bring cutting edge research through the pipeline to patients and communities, and support patients and caregivers. The reason why 5 doesn't exist, because that never happens. They don't support patients and caregivers. The patients and caregivers support them. When you work for somebody, you support them. To date, the Cancer Moonshot has announced over 25 new programs, policies, and resources to address these 5 priority areas. The First Lady has traveled the country and the world to hear from cancer patients and from their loved ones, as well as researchers. And skip that, because I got other things I need to get to. Skip that. You could come over here and read it if you want. It's not necessary to read. I was just doing what I'm supposed to do. I could be doing all other kind of things. Hmm? All other kinds. But I'm doing this. Huh? On purpose. With a purpose. National Cancer Institute is launching its first of its kind. Didn't I tell you everything is a first of its kind? Because this is the first year of the algorithmic era. We was in the Stone Age, where they say this same comet was out there 50,000 years ago, and all them Stonehenge people recorded it. That's what they trying to say. Because now they're saying that this hasn't been seen since the Stone Age. I thought it was the Ice Age, huh? When it was cold outside and there was nothing moving on Earth. No man had seen it then, but they say it was the Stone Age. So, who in the Stone Age recorded it? That means y'all have some type of library from the Stone Age people. Huh? You have some information from the people of the Stone Age about what was going on. Besides seeing a star, it was other stuff going on. Huh? If you got that type of information, NASA, y'all liars, huh? That star was that y'all seeing now, that everybody talking about it. And when it tries to go in front of the moon, that's when they gonna try to take their shot. That's why they had so many Chinese, Japanese, and all them up there on the moon ready. Huh? They got their weapons ready and aiming to fire, huh? Tell me I'm not lying, Miss Gina. They've been shooting at the sun, and you wondering why they shooting at the sun. They was shooting at that light right there, trying to stop it. They've been stopping it. They did all kind of experiments last year to try to hit it out and knock it out the box. Y'all think this is world? They said it's gonna be World War III when President Trump told y'all that man never be lying. Huh? He said it's gonna be World War VI, you know. It's gonna be World War VI. If it's World War VI, and I looked back and did a fact check. I said, let me check, see what this man talking about. Is it really been that many wars? It's been that many wars, 6,000 years, huh? We in World War VI. What does that mean for the Soul War? Anybody could go find the clip. You don't want to take Trump word for it, the man who released artificial intelligence for these days and times. His people had to say, same goals, huh? But in a different state of mind. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it. They said it. They said it. Do I want to read any more about this spell they got right here? I'm waiting for the prayer to be released. I want to come back and read the prayer. Oh, see this information right here? This Cancer X. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. No, let me show you. French AI working with this. Where's the French AI? Dang, I lost it. All the different artificial intelligence um, launches that they're doing is in this script right here, in this briefing, and it's a fact check sheet. See, French American AI biotech company. All of this has to do with artificial intelligence. Every taking over. They had to do the press. See, exposure. Look at this. Since sun exposure, this is a whole spell. Ounce by ounce. Look at the numbers. Look at what and this spell and this prayer that came after immediately. Yeah, that's going on right now. I should click it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Like I said, you don't have to be afraid. You have the right to choose, and it's just being clear about it. And then there's going to be certain things that you're going to need, huh, to survive what they're doing right now in your face. Now you have people that are coming up with solutions or trying to come up with solutions. Go over there. Charles is trying to come up with solutions. He has a whole team all from London, all over the world right now, trying to come up with solutions. Huh? Now you could go to All Eyes on Egypt. Huh? I think they got solutions. I think. I don't know. I don't know. I done been blocked in so many different directions. I really don't know what's going on. I thought the young elder was on it. The people were finna take them to court, and come to find out that was just a bunch of smack bull crap, huh? Making jokey jokes. So I don't know, but you can go check over there. Huh? Who else trying to come up with solutions? I don't know. Just it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be it's gonna be all right. Like I said, it's not gonna be hurt. It's a twinkling of an eye. Twinkling of an eye. Mhm. Right now, AI is scanning all of the world for all of the protests that is going on. Most of you will be the ones that remain. Uh, that's saying. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying. I'm saying if you're not part of the solution, you're the problem. Well, not on my end. I'm a messenger. Huh? I am a messenger. Huh? Not I think I am. Huh? And a messenger doesn't come to teach you anything. It just delivers the message, and then watch and see what happens. Sort of like what artificial intelligence is going to do. All the years that artificial intelligence has been watching and listening and taking in, they have released artificial intelligence to govern the world. Huh? Every facet. I highlighted it last night. Didn't you see when I was highlighting it? Because I'm always saying, and it showed up. It said artificial intelligence, every facet of life. No, it's just me. It's me, man. Y'all don't pay me no attention, huh? Don't pay me no attention. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Moonshots. So the best place to try to get, I don't know what time. Maybe let me see. What time is that gonna hit and travel to? Let me go over here to see 2022. Because one of them should be able to tell you when it's gonna go towards the moon. What time is it gonna be in front of the moon when they're gonna take their moon shot? Green comet will appear in the night sky for the first time since the stone. Let me go to Sky and Telescope out. They're more trustworthy to me when it comes to this. They have more simulation power. Uh, Sky Telescope. See comet between Big and Little Dippers. They put that on the 27th. Uh-uh. I need an update. This right here is the unseen light, the hidden light. Huh? This is the hidden light. We don't want to hide your candle and put it under a bushel, but on the candlestick and to give its light to all that is at the moon. This eve, when the green light passes, when the city passes in front of the moon, they're going to try to hit it then. They're going to take their moon shot. They're going to take their moon shot December 8th. Big Dippers and Little Dippers in late December 8th. See, I'm a join me right now. Help me figure out when is this going to be in front of the moon, so they say. Huh? Caribbean hue. Sometimes the delightful Caribbean hue is suitably visible in the binoculars. Look at this. Caribbean queen, now we're sharing the same dream, and our heart can beat as one. Look at that. What? Y'all playing with me? Y'all playing with me, Sky and Telescope? The green tail, honey. Huh? Go to my video yesterday. I'm not going to repeat it. What I said about the Polaris. Since space is Earth and Earth is space, you know, however y'all believe it, here's Polaris. There's the comet on the 30th, on the 2nd. On the 2nd, it's supposed to be right here in between. A, B, there. What is the distance of that in front of the moon, though? Yeah. Look at this. Am I sharing the screen? Yeah. I need to see if I'm sharing the screen. Damn. Let me check my phone. When is it gonna go in front of the moon? See, I'm not good at this. There's say the moon right there. Which date is this? The 31st. Northern sky. January 2nd, the comet is higher. Here we go. Moon set. See there? See there? See there? See there? Look, 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 look. Okay, so February 2nd. They don't say nothing about the 1st. Till dawn. Moonless window opens again. So the whole seance will be over. Everything will be back to, the twinkling of an eye change on the 6th. But what time is the moon set though today? 2023. Oh well. I wish I had a good telescope. I sure do. I sure would, but it'd probably be covered with clouds. They've been trying to keep it covered with clouds over in this area. Mm-mm. Oh, I have guessed. House of Nathan Boo I am. I wouldn't have noticed Canada. I mean, it is still World War Zero, the same war for hundreds of years on the land and people. World War Zero. And when we pay tax, we support the government. Branches. Yes, sir. This is the only place I have seen robins when it is 30 degrees. There's one here now. The wind chill is 43. What color robin? Is it a red robin? Is it a red robin? Red robins. Back to the moon. Back to the moon. Back to the comet. Let me see. So, green comet will appear in the night sky. I'm trying to see when it's gonna be in front of that moon. When they gonna take their shot? When are they gonna take their shot at it? Uh-oh, here's 4 minutes ago. Wikipedia done got a whole Wicca. They done got some witchcraft going on about it. They done, look, 4 minutes ago. 4 minutes ago. This is after the prayer must be over. Let me see. Is he still praying? They still over there praying. Let me click this. Let me click it. Let me go ahead. Goodness. They, oh, it started over. Like, look, she makes now. Let's see if her facial expressions are the same as it was when she does what's his. See, she looks more at peace when she's speaking for him. But when she was speaking for Jean Jean, she looked like she was having seizures and all. Wait a minute. See, hold up, hold up. If I'm gonna go look at her. Look, she even dressed different. She's okay when she's speaking for you know. Look, I'm just saying, it's just a visual analysis of what's going on the screen, huh? Look, look, look. Okay, now let's check. I'm not saying nothing wrong. I'm just showing you. Now look at her. Oh man, wait a minute. Dang. Didn't I just have, wasn't it just up here? All right, I'll show you later. I'll show you later. Goodness. Right here. See? Okay. All you got to do is go to my video yesterday. Go to the video yesterday. If you go to the video yesterday, you'll see the difference. Her expressions is just hilarious when she speaks first. So let me see if it gets to that point in this briefing. I watched more of her than I did Jean Jean. Jean Jean with her soft porn line behind. Okay, this is ridiculous. You know, the cure for it all is to laugh, just to laugh. They would be like, wait a minute, the people aren't crying, the people aren't out there fighting, huh? They're not, they're just gonna let everybody get what they deserve. Huh? Let the courts handle it. Let the courts handle it. People don't say nothing. Just, huh? start going to the White House and seeing how you could just take everything from them, huh? Just huh? That's how you got to do it. You got to plan it strategically, like they've been doing. You got to be strategic about it, huh? Strategic about the solutions. If we come up with a solution and we're saying it out loud on the internet, they're going to counteract. They already had counteracts every time we, well, see, not me, because ain't nobody could figure out what I was doing. Huh? But all the solutions got knocked down. Some people came up with solutions. But if the government hear you saying it online, it's like, oh, they got a solution. Now, how are we going to counteract that one? Come on, man. Come with the bull crap. It's games. Who? Evidence that prayer works. Who? Steve Calise. And evidence that prayer works. Who is he? Let me see. Steve Calise. Oh, he must have did something big in the system. Something that trapped people and bound people for good. Steve Calise. I ain't never heard of him. Let me see. Somebody else may have. Steve Calise. Scalise. Majority House Leader. What he done put in work he done put in to show evidence that prayer works. New Orleans. Oh Lord. See? See? S- Education. Louisiana State University Archbishop Rummel High School. He was a archbishop all the way in high school, y'all. Huh? Just the fact that I just had to stop. See? See? The evidence that what he said. So Steve Calise finna bring his archbishop down in the bayous prayer in here. He been practicing. He been practicing since before high school. Huh? He probably had him some good southern bayous. He coming up there for the prayer. Huh? To lock the people in. They this is what they did this morning. Now, why this morning, this date, with everything going out there in the skies, huh? Huh? This going on out there. NASA them ain't talking. NASA them talk about everything going on in the sky. You mean they ain't made a big deal about this thing that ain't never been seen? They said the Stone Age. Somebody recorded it. So we, the people want proof of all the documents that existed in the Stone Age that y'all have, and let us know who was running things for real back there. Because every time y'all talk about the Stone Age, y'all show Neanderthals and dinosaurs. Which one of them, huh, had they telescope out there documenting this comet that ain't nobody ever seen? Huh? Look, he said this man Steve, who gonna get up and pray, is an evidence. What did he do? What did he do in New Orleans that was made him evident? Oh, look at he's seriously wounded an anti-Trump domestic terrorist. Education in early life. See, I wouldn't have clicked to find out nothing about this man if this man hadn't said evidence that prayer works. Is there evidence? Do any of you have evidence that prayer works? Because obviously prayer works for the government. So if you got something you want to change right now, obviously people ain't been praying for real. All the prayers to stop and fight cancer don't work. All the prayers to stop and fight war don't work. All the prayers to stop all this bull crap and everybody could just be free and at peace and happy don't work. But somehow Steve Sklisky is an evidence that prayer works. So maybe everybody need to find out what Steve Sklisky, huh, is doing to 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 make prayer possible. Prayer works. Prayer can kill cancer. Steve Kaliski is an evidence. So Steve Kaliski, you is an evidence that we could stop cancer today. We don't have to wait 25 years. Huh? You're evidence that prayer works. That means you done something for this man here to stand up and say it to the world. So how about it, Steve? How about it? Let me see what else he had going on in his early years that he's a evidence that prayer works. His three children, one of three children of Alfred Scalisi, a real estate broker who had died on October 8th. His siblings, grandparents immigrated in the 1800s. Okay. Louisiana State. He's Louisiana to the heart, boy. Where did they immigrate from? He's a evidence that prayer works. American, he is a founder. Wait, he serves on the board of American Italian. What? Wait a minute. So he using Italian voodoo. They don't call Italians don't call it voodoo. What they call it? It may have something to do with Santa. If I think tomatoes, you said tomato, I say tomato. Oh, that I don't know. I don't know much about Italian heritage. Pro- I don't know, but I'm just trying to figure out how that fits in with him being raised in the bayous. Huh? So he serves on the and prayer. I'm just trying to connect how that works. He serves on the board of American Italian Renaissance Foundation. Oh, the American Italian Renaissance. So he go way back. He must know his ancestors from the Stone Age. Huh? He know his ancestors from the Stone Age. Huh? Is he the one that wanted to save that house? The lady who killed all them slaves? The story that I listened to on Osun Yemi? Huh? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what it is about him that he's evidence that prayer works. Well, I wonder, when she's presenting, because I watch her more than I watch them, so that I could pick up more knowledge of sign language. AI still has to learn. So, at first I said, well, maybe it's because Jean Jean don't barely be smiling, and that's why she. But I don't know. It's just I don't know. I don't- See what I'm saying? She must not have read about Biden's or the briefing, or she must not have been there at the International Brotherhood, huh? She don't be at most of Biden's. Was she there when he stood on Ebenezer and cast them spells? I don't want to watch no more of this. I don't want to watch this. I'm good. Wait, wait a minute. See, spell binding, souls, lights, mirrors. He said that every time he cast in a spell, every that, and I guarantee I'm gonna wait for the briefing. He used the swastika symbol, but in words. Push in, out, and up and down, and all that he liked to do every time. I told y'all, every time he casts a spell, or they're casting spells, or that's what he's doing. There's certain phrases that he throw in every single one of those briefings that are cast. But that's just me. I guess I ain't been doing this long enough. Y'all see how many minutes they spoke? See that number there? See there? The cancer gate. That's the cancer gate. That's a cancer gate. Well, I'm not gonna say anymore. I'm gonna come back later. I'm good. I don't want to read AI Bill of Rights and any of that. Uh, it go relax my mind and continue dealing with this gastroenterology issue that I got going on of cleansing, detoxing. It's just like water. It's coming. Greater light. Who wanted to hear about boo boo this early in the morning, huh? Who wanted to hear about boo